Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both the feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other nigga got a hip and shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, hoes don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, strippers getting naked before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back gay yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other rap nigga hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still on some hooligan shit. You be rapping by blow, I don't move in the shit. You talk about shooting out, now we're doing the shit. If I hit you in the face, you gon' be suing the shit. And if I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't shit cause I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back gay yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with the 2 guns drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got a tool and a vest, I can get some respect. I'ma make it hard for a sucker nigga to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a nigga to test. Pimp, my nuts too large and we way too fresh. Work well with 9s, AKs, and texts. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna beef, nigga, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back gay yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the front yard yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back gay yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
oh.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the south, T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
We
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
That shit was crazy.
Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both the feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other nigga got a hip and shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, hoes don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, strippers getting naked before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back gay yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other rap nigga hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still on some hooligan shit. You be rapping by blow, I don't move in the shit. You talk about shooting out, now we're doing the shit. If I hit you in the face, you gon' be suing the shit. And if I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop a chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't shit, cause I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out.
Morning, Miles, back on the New Mexico Radio Talkshow.com. We're live on YouTube and live on Roku TV, guys. I am streaming the same software right now. I'm watching all the action right now, guys, on my iPad right now. So I got like all kinds of devices going on for you guys this evening. So if like Crystal put it on her Facebook, man. She said it better than I did. I am blocked on Facebook Live for some time. I believe May 23rd is the last I checked on it this morning. So hopefully May 23rd at midnight. Well, it'll be my birthday on Sunday when I'll be able to go live, which is a better thing for me, right? But yes, I am blocked for making a post or posting a good friend of mine's post, and I think whoever she tagged and whoever shared it is also blocked as well for the same amount of time, and she's also blocked as well. I talked to her yesterday. She felt bad because I'm blocked, and I said, "No, girl, it's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. It's whoever's hating on you, and reported the link to your voting, is fault. So, it's under her control and under our control, but we are up and running under YouTube, my YouTube channel. All my interviews, guys, all my shows are on YouTube. And all my shows are on Roku TV as well. So, welcome in, Crystal. Glad to have you back on. You were just on last week. You had a great show last time, and that's why we have you back here. And I know you got a lot of things going on in your repertoire. You know, you got your own
Mm,
podcast tomorrow going down. You guys are doing big things out there as well. I got to tune in. For Bali, well, I don't know how long you guys were on, but I stayed on there for like 2.5 hours, man, and just listening to you guys. You guys are very phenomenal what y'all are doing. Um, it's not easy, guys, to be a podcaster and put your own show together and make sure everything's good, right? So,
yeah,
I want to
yeah.
welcome in everybody, man. If you're listening in, we'll give you guys a lovely shout out. So, how was your day today, Crystal? How was your day? How was your Taco Tuesday?
It was the slowest day, and I didn't even have tacos again. I ended up having wings.
Hi, oh my man, I love wings. A comedian called me for the invite, man.
Yeah, we had Wingstop at work. It was nice. Haven't had fast food in a while.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. You know what they say about fast food, right? No, just kidding, just kidding. As long as it's not fried,
Oh
right?
my
But
god.
no, but I mean, it's cool. Everybody gets to switch up their menu, and everybody keeps
Mm,
a tradition: tacos and chicken tacos and meat tacos and bean tacos or cheese tacos or pepperoni tacos or whatever. They keep the tradition, and it's awesome. People can go out of the tradition and get
oh
something
yeah,
else, and it's actually like because not a lot of people support the tradition of Taco Tuesday, right? They'd rather cook it at home or they'd rather eat it on another day or with family and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
but yeah, welcome in everybody to the New Mexico Radio Talkshow.com. So, yeah, we're streaming on, here I go again. I said it yesterday, Facebook Live, but I'm not on Facebook Live. I'm on YouTube Live, all right? Crystal, it's awesome to have you back. And well, first and foremost, how's the weather out there?
It has been so cloudy the last week, and we got a lot of rain too. And we're about to get some tomorrow and Friday. So it's gloomy, and I hate it. I'm waiting for the sun to come back out.
Hey, aren't we all ready for the sun? No, I mean,
Yes.
I was just seeing somewheres in New Mexico, it was kind of snowy, man, and I just seen that on Sunday on the news telecast, and I'm like, man, look how pretty that looks. And then, well, Monday happened, right? Yesterday happened, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's hot here. So you imagine, the cities that are hot, like San Antonio with the dry heat, Phoenix, Arizona with more even dry heat, and I
You
mean,
know,
it's only 90 degrees here. You know what I mean?
no, the dry heat is bearable. Try Houston with the humidity on top of the 90-degree weather.
I'm
It's
sure that's pretty
ridiculous.
brutal, right?
Yeah,
You,
it's a
you go take
sauna.
a shower or whatever. You go take a shower and you're like, oh crap, I gotta go take another one.
It's not
Soon as
even
you step,
worth it, right?
oh, yeah, it's not. I mean, to be honest with you, it is not worth it. Especially like if you just took a shower and you're gonna go outside and you're gonna start drenching in sweat. It makes no sense. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but we got a special guest, man, and we set this up like in no time, and that's just how we work on the podcast. And it's crazy, man, because I can get an interview today, I can get an interview tomorrow, I can get one on Friday. Of course, sometimes we don't do them on Fridays unless it's a CD release party, album release party, video release, or they got an event that they're going to promote and stuff like that. That's the only time I do stuff like that on the weekends, or if I'm at an award show or something like that, or festival, and doing something on the weekend. We make exceptions, but yes, I can get interviews all the time, and so I can get them within a day. I could get them within at midnight. I can get them within a few days, a few weeks, few months, and but we had a special guest, and we always have special guests on our show. And I want to welcome a good friend of mine. She's very talented in what she does, and she's doing big things for La Onda, La Cortura. She's got her own distribution company. She's also got her own record label, Alcantar Music. She's taking any kind of artist, doesn't matter if you're upcoming or been in the business a long time. They do great work, guys. And my thing is, I like what she's doing for our industry. It's not easy to be in this industry, and of course, you can ask Crystal because she's an artist herself. Um, and you can ask me too because I am in this industry as well. It's not easy to do what we love to do, and all support la genre, la gente. But like I said, I like what she's doing with her passion. So she's creating her own thing and doing her own stuff. And we're about to talk about like all the artists are going to be under her label and working with her, and who's going to be a part of her team. And I'm very, very thrilled to have her on board. And also, just to let everybody know, she is going to have a podcast streaming right here on my platform. Hopefully, I'll be up and running with Facebook Live when that's ready to happen for her, right? And I'm opening the doors for her to come on and do her own thing. I may be a guest here and there, but I'm gonna be behind the scenes. She's gonna be able to do her own show. I want to welcome in good friend of mine, talented artist herself. She's got a few songs out there as well. She works hard and puts in the dedication. I want to welcome a good friend in, Heather, Jolene Alcantar. She's doing big things out there. What's going on, Heather? Oh, sorry. Oop. Oh my gosh.
Hi.
My bad, Heather.
Here we are.
I sorry.
Take two. That's so funny. Hi.
Uh,
Hello. Thank you. Hello, viewers. How are you?
well, we're
Thank
doing
you for
just fine
having
out
me,
here.
Henry.
Well, of course. Well,
Thank
thank
you.
you for taking time out of your busy holiday, your schedule, and
El
and
jale
I say
nunca
I say
para,
this.
mijo, te digo.
I say this all the time because the artists like
We
yourself,
don't
Heather,
sleep.
and they take time out of your schedule to come on these shows, and a lot of fans and a lot of viewers don't understand what it takes to be a musical and to take the time out of their busy schedule to come on the show with us. Rather, if it's you coming on my show or you're going on Crystal's podcast or on any other podcast that's out there, that hour or that 30 minutes does take up a lot of time, when you could be working on a big major project. But we once again we say thank you to taking time out of your schedule.
Well, of course. And, to me, this is fun. This is what I like to do. I haven't done interviews in so long because I've been so busy. You know what I mean? I've been so busy working with all of these artists. When I was working with Rosie, I was in charge of scheduling interviews and, working with artists like one on one. So I learned so much about how these artists all work, and just being an artist myself and kind of being a crazy person myself, I know how to deal with all of these people, you know what I mean? So you're
Exactly.
like, yeah. So I just can't thank everybody enough for all the support, because when I came out in this industry, nobody really knew who I was because I came from a whole different world. And so, even though Tejano music was my life growing up, and it was a part of my upbringing,
Of
I wasn't
course.
a part of the industry, but now I am. Now I am a big part of the industry, and I'm making history, and I have all of these amazing artists that have also made history, but yet nobody gives them their flowers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Well,
so
yeah,
that's why I'm
you made a
here.
point to that.
Yeah,
Well,
that's why I'm
right,
here.
exactly.
Because these people deserve their flowers while they're alive.
And
Yeah.
very well said, Heather, because I mentioned that last night to a young talent that we had on last night, Alexandra Salgado. She's only 19. She was going to school in Chicago, and I mean, she still has a whole life and a whole career ahead of her, right? And we all do, right? We're still young. We're not getting any older or any
Yeah,
younger,
I
but
guess.
we still
Hey,
got a
I
whole life,
guess.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
But
Some of
but
us.
the most
I'm just
but the
kidding.
most important thing to it is, it takes, the bars, the clubs, the festivals, the event coordinators, event promoters, to take a little grain of salt, man, and give these upcoming artists,
A
a
chance.
chance.
Give
To
them
me,
a chance.
to me, to me. And that's
You
just my
know,
thing.
I agree 100%. And I got a call the other day from somebody who was very influential in this industry, and she was
Right.
kind of like, you know, what I do is totally different than what you do. And I'm like, yeah, I know. What are you trying to say? I get that. Like, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't want to do what you're doing.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. And with all due respect, because I am a whole new different person. I'm a whole new artist. I'm a whole new generation. I represent a different demographic that has been completely ignored in this genre and in a lot of genres, honestly. So that's why I'm here, because I'm the big, what, that's going to push the doors open for everybody else. And I'm not afraid to do that. And I'm also not afraid to stand up to people, which is another reason why I am where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? You can't get to where you are, especially if you're in a place of, where you're like, wow, how the hell did I get here? Well, because I worked my ass off to get here. That's why. I've worked my ass off all my life. I am almost 40 years old. People think I'm like 25. No, I'm 40. I've been working my ass off for a long time. And now that I'm here, nobody's going to get in the way. And I want all of the promoters, the record labels, the producers, everybody out there, young and old, to know that. You're not going to get in my way.
And you, and,
Hello.
and it's not that you're waking up people, Heather. It's you're putting a stamp and you're putting your foot down, because you've been
Yes,
in this industry for quite some time, and
yes.
and people have gotten in your way,
You know how
and
the
they still
rappers
do.
say put some respect? You know how the rappers say put some respect on the name? You better put some respect on Alcantar music, because I have not, this is not something that happened overnight. It looks that way in this industry, in this little Tejano industry, but I've been doing it in other industries for a long time under different names, under different, like I said, I came out as a Christian artist first. And that is why I can say that I'm a very brave person, because there's not very many people who can grow up in a Christian household where what I am is completely looked down upon. You know what I mean? You grow up in a house where you literally hear that you're going to hell every day. Well, guess what? I'm not going to hell. And if anything, this is hell. And we're about to make this heaven, because we're going to rise up. We're going to bring everybody with us. We're about winning. We're about evolving and growing. That's what we're doing here. You know what I mean?
No, no, it
Okay,
makes a
like
lot of sense.
Conjunto Ben says, you know what I'm saying?
I love this.
Yeah, he does. He does. And that's another one of my friends. I love Conjunto Ben. He is so cool. He's super sweet, super sensitive. He came to us in a vulnerable state when I was literally just getting started. And he said, send me all your music, I'll play it. I don't care. And those are the kind of people that matter in this industry. Those are the people that
Mhm.
are going to keep this music alive.
And it starts from the promoter to the producer to the engineer to the promoter as well, and the music distributor as well, to send out the music to the DJ or to the local radio stations. Because
It's
it's like
also
this, Heather.
important.
Why are you paying X amount of dollars for a booking agent, a manager, promoter, and so forth, right? If they're not doing their job, you're working on your
Exactly.
other stuff, and that's why you pay these people certain amount of dollars to do this, and there's some music right now that I don't even have. From there's some new music that just got released a few days ago. I don't even have it, and I'm a promoter and I'm a DJ. I don't care, who you are, but still send me the music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to take your artist or take your business and stuff like
No,
that.
it's
But
true. I feel like
how do I
every
play, how do I
DJ should
play Heather's
receive
music or
music.
how do I play Crystal's music?
Yeah. I don't. I'm not a snob. Let me put it this way. I sometimes come off as a diva and a bitch because I am, but I'm not a snob. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? There's a
Yes.
difference. I'm not a snob at all. I don't think that I'm better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that just because I can do what I can do, that I'm better than anybody. Like I'm not. I'm just an artist, literally. And that's all. That's why I feel like, these people coming at me, it's like you're coming at an artist, bro. Like chill out. Like I'm not, yes, I am operating as a label, you know what I mean? And I can and I will. But I'm an artist first and foremost, and I do this because I love the art. I love music and I love the actual I can see when someone has been doing this for a long time and they just don't get the chance. And those are the kind of people that I unite with because I think that we all have been doing it for so long that we could, you know, put all our energy together and make it happen for all of us. That's why I have people like Belen, Belen Ruby, Carlos Salcedo, who is from New Mexico. He's from your neck of the woods,
Yep, that's a good friend of mine. Yeah, I mean,
and
he's
he's
a
a good friend
phenomenal
of yours, and he's my
artist.
new artist, and he's actually the love of my life. I'm just kidding. No, we joke around like that. We do. We play around. We joke around because we have a really fun friendship, and so we just joke around that way. Like he's like my work husband. You know what I mean?
Hey,
And
hey,
so
hey, whatever, whatever works.
and if he's watching, I always send
Like,
him the
hey,
Debbie Ryan where she's like, yeah, she does that thing with her little like she's like, hey, trying to be flirty. Anyway, yeah, I send him that all the time, and he gets a kick out of it every time. Yeah, but we have so much fun. My artists are all very evolved people, and that's one of the things about my stratus is that I know I can't have people in my stratus that are going to cause drama, that are going to be negative. I don't want Satan in my stratus. You know what I mean? Like, go away, get behind me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have time for the drama. I don't have time for the negativity. And this is one of those things, I have been doing so much for so many people that um, a lot of negativity has come my way because there's people that are connected to those people that aren't happy about the fact that I'm promoting them. And I'm like, you don't get to tell me who I promote. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't get to tell
well,
me who I do business
well,
with, who
well.
I work
The
with.
the thi- the thing is, Heather, if an artist doesn't sign an NDA or a promotion contract, if they don't have anything of those
They're
signed, they can
free.
freaking go. They can go.
Joseph,
They can go. They can
they're
go work
free
with.
range.
Well,
Exactly.
the way.
Yeah.
Well, the way I work, the way I work, if like you're not happy with my work or my company, right? Um, you can figure out like, okay, what do you owe for this many months, and that's what you just opt out, pay out, you're on your way and go on your merry way and
Right,
go on
right.
to
And that
somebody
makes
else.
sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Like I am not gonna
It
go
makes
to
sense.
Heather Alcantar promotion and take her artists. Now, for artists want to come to me, that's totally up to them. Under the consent of
Exactly.
Alcantar Music
And that's
and
never
and
gonna
and,
be like,
and it goes everywhere else.
and I would never have a problem with it because we work together. You know what I mean? So me and you, basically,
Exactly,
if an artist goes to you, they're still within our stratus. You know what I'm saying? So that's
exactly.
okay because I'm okay with that. I'm not a jealous person. I'm not
Me,
possessive. I
that's
don't
how
see
I
them
am.
as property because I'm an artist myself and nobody owns me. So I'm not gonna own them. You know what I mean?
No, it makes total
And I
sense.
think
And,
that's
and
what makes
you
me
going
different.
and you going to talk about people coming in and hating at you for what you're doing, for what you've done in this industry and what you're continuing to do. That's how people come at me when I first started, being a DJ. Oh, he ain't a DJ. He
I
ain't that
know.
good. Just because I'm a radio DJ doesn't mean I'm not that good. I still got my DJ service. I go do weddings, quinceañeras. I do all these events and all these festivals, and then I created the podcast, and Some people say, "Hey,
Well,
he's
for
not
an
good."
artist,
Well, it's
for
not what you like,
in the music
I mean,
industry, let me tell you something, Mr. Henry. In the music industry, radio DJs are more important than live DJs that go out and play. You know, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
let's just be real. Because we depend on you for radio play. Now, for people that are out in the real world doing gigs for quinceañeras and weddings, we also depend on you. So for me, when a promoter doesn't send every DJ the music, I get upset because I think you're not letting people at a quinceañera hear your new song. You know what I mean? Or at this at this wedding or at this other event that this DJ
exactly.
might play your song at. Send him your music. Send them my music. You know what I mean? Like that's why I started doing it myself because I kept hearing from people that they weren't getting my music or they weren't getting my artist music, and that happens in every industry. It happens for every artist has dealt with that, and that's just real. And my thing is, I'm always going to talk about what's real. You know what I mean? And nobody's ever going to tell me to shut up because I'm not saying anything that's wrong. I'm never going to offend anybody. All I'm saying is the truth. You know, artists, we work our asses off on the daily, and then we have to go at night and record because we have to make money to be able to record. You know what I mean? So when people come at me talking about I've been doing this for 50 million years, blah blah blah, and I'm like, well, good for you. Good for you. I'm glad you did because now I can do what I'm doing. Thank you. And that's it. And I honor you and I respect you, and that's it. I'm not going to sit here and ask anybody for approval or permission for that matter. Ever. I've never asked anybody for permission. Como dicen, es mejor pedir perdón que. ¿Cómo se dice? Es mejor pedir perdón que. Oh my God, my mom doesn't even know Spanish either. Hey, my mom ain't Mexican. She's Tejana.
No, but
From
you know,
Mexico.
but this industry is a cruel, man. And I I don't
You have to
deal
be
with too
strong.
much of that drama life or the animosity or the
You
hatred
wouldn't be here
part of
anymore,
it.
Henry. If
Of
you would pay
course,
attention to all that crap, you wouldn't be here right now. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
of course, right?
Because you have been.
But
I've seen it. I've seen it since. You know what I'm saying? I remember like a couple of years ago when all that drama happened, and they were trying to. Sorry, my cat. They were trying to like cancel you and stuff, and I'm like, yo, what is the deal? Like, what is it with these people that like they're grown, they're in their 40s, 50s, grow up. They're old
and
enough, and they're
to be
bullying
honest with
us.
you, to be honest with you, Heather and Crystal, my biggest thing is like if my podcast is going to take something for you guys to create for your guys' own show or for your guys' own live and your guys' own preference, hey, run with it, man. I'll be here to guide you, show you how to do it. Like I said, I am not the best at what I do, but I will show you how to create a show, how to be. While I'm not successful, but I'll show you how to be successful
No,
just like
you
I am.
are, but you are
Yeah.
I,
successful. You are
I try to
successful,
be.
and I think
It's a
that
lot of
you
work.
give a lot of people what do you call it? Responsibility, but also opportunities. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Because we have
Yeah.
our own show now, and it's like, okay, we got to come up with something good. And I know that that's never going to be an issue, especially with me and Kitty together. Because come on now, that's Kitty is like me times two, smaller and crazier and cuter. So yeah, she is fabulous. I can't wait for her to come on and show you guys. That's my little sister. You know what I mean? And I'm so proud of her. She's also a psychology major. So she's a smart girl. You know what I mean? And it's good to have someone like that in your stratus, because I can't be on Facebook arguing with people, but she can. And she will. You know what I mean? And she will, and
No,
she
makes
absolutely
sense.
loves it because she does in such a good way that she doesn't disrespect you. She just puts you in your place, and it's almost like a sneak attack too. You know,
No, makes
so
sense.
don't come to my page being immature, racist, bigot, anything like that because you'll get put in your place. Don't be a bully. Don't come up here because I bully bullies.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
why I stay in my lane, Heather. That's why I stay in my lane.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh,
Crystal,
you're so sweet. And
you
I
got any
love, and
amazing
you know what? You're
questions
so
for
cool.
Heather?
I'm over here falling in love.
Oh, well, I can't fall in
Oh
love
my
'cause I can't see
god.
you, but you're gonna have to add me on Facebook after this, okay?
I
Please.
will. I will. Oh my
Okay.
god. You're
Thank
you're
you.
kind of amazing, okay? You're
Aw.
amazing. And
Thank
I
you. I wish
feel
I could
like
see you.
I believe in like, people put people in your path for a reason. And so like everything you're saying is hitting me deeply right now
Oh
because
my God. Thank you. Praise
yeah.
God.
I
Period.
mean, I feel like honestly it was one of those for me it was one of those situations where I did care about what people thought, and I shut myself out for that reason. So that's why I've been absent from the scene. And so hearing this, and then I'm at
So
a time where I'm getting the opportunity to be authentically myself again. So,
please
and
do it. Please
it's
do
like, oh
it.
my gosh, she's saying everything I needed to hear.
Yes, please do
So
it. Please.
I
Like
I guess
I'm begging you. Please do it.
yeah, I guess my
Because
question
we
is,
need that.
yeah, what is the first piece of advice you feel like you give your artists?
The first piece of advice that I give my artists is be in it for the right reason. Because if you're
Mhm,
not, all of this that you're doing, it's not gonna mean anything and you're gonna be miserable.
mhm.
Here. Here. Sorry, my cat's over here crying. She wants to get out. Mom, can you help me please? Sorry. Hey, Coco. My mom is actually she's my manager and she's my
Mhm.
administrative assistant and she takes care of a lot of things around here, especially when I have, like moments for these cats. I'm a cat lady. And I actually, I volunteer with there's a cat sanctuary here in San Angelo that I volunteer with, and I foster cats. So that's why I have all these cats around me all the time. And so yeah, that's what's happening right now. But it's okay because we know how to. Hey, she got it under control. So yes, the first piece of advice would be do it for the right reason. Because
Mhm.
if that's your motivation, everything else is just gonna fall into place. And
Right.
that's what I've realized in this moment that I'm going through. Let me tell you, honey, in February, I was losing my mind because I had 3 singles to put out by 3 different artists, and I didn't know what I was doing. No, I'm just kidding, I did, but I was just kind of like overwhelmed, right? So I put them out, and everything was amazing and awesome, right? And then I'm like, oh, thank God, because I'm such a perfectionist. I'm so hard on myself, and I expect everything to be so perfect, and um, that's my complex. I hope that you don't have that because it's so exhausting. So another thing that I always tell my artists is, "No pasa nada. It's okay. I'll take care
Yeah.
of it. Don't worry about it. Chill. Your music is all you have to worry about." And that's why
Mhm.
I work with my artists the way that I do because I understand how it is as an artist to deal with all of these obstacles that you have to get through to make your just to get your song out there. First of all, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Even on the radio, you have to pay someone to put your music on the radio.
Mhm.
Even though you've already paid all
And
this money
that's
to
sad.
record it, it's
That's
so
sad.
sad.
Some of
You should
these,
Yeah.
watch.
some of these, some of these, some of these, what do you call them? Radio, program directors is what you call them, because
Distributors.
those are the ones that.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yes.
yeah,
The PDs.
the yeah, the program directors are the ones that make that approval to the owner, and then it gets to the DJ. And if you're not paying, they're not even going to put it to the owner of the station. They're going to be like,
No,
well, this
they
is so
will.
and so. We're not going to play it, or they're not even going to
Yeah.
mention it. But you pay them $500 or $1,000. Of course, they're going to go to the owner. Then the DJ will have to play it because it's coming down from the PD, and then also the owner of the station. And it's just so sad that hear me out real quick, Heather and Crystal. Hear me out real quick, because this is a great little subject right here for the promotion company.
Mm.
Um, so just because you sign with 10 Dog Promotions, right? Um, just because you're my artist doesn't mean I'm going to put every well, I have to put everybody's music that's underneath my company, right? But even if you're not signed with my label, I will still play your music and still put it out there.
Yeah.
But just
Mhm.
it's not gonna be like right away because I have my
It's not
other
going to be a
artists that I have to
priority
promote.
because you
Right.
have
I st-
bigger priorities. You know, the artists
I
that
have,
actually, you know, and I understand that 100%.
Mhm.
and it's nothing
Absolutely,
against
because I've had to
anybody,
do that.
it's nothing against anybody, but and I'm not trying to get everybody to sign with 10 Dog Promotions to get their music heard. Yeah, I'll put your music, but I'll fit it in when I after I'm done with all my artists that I have on
Right,
board,
right.
because they're the ones that's paying me to promote them. So I just give that another promotion fee, another promotion thing for them. Hey, since I'm promoting you, I'm just going to advertise your music already, and I'm already doing that already before you sign with me. So, and everybody gets it twisted. Everybody gets it twisted. They're like, oh, you're only putting artists that you think that's cool and that's paying. Oh no, that's not how it works. I said the way I put it out there is like, hey, Heather's paying me a monthly fee. I'm gonna put all her 3 songs. It may not be right away, but I'm gonna put them out there in my first segment. Crystal's
There
paying
you
me a certain
go.
monthly fee, and I'm gonna put her music out there también too. So, but yes, I get to it. Don't get me wrong, and that's why I go a little over an hour of my to my music show because I only do an hour on the music show, and if I forget to put the other artists that are not on my promotion company, I still put their music out, and I'll say, "Hey, I got an extra hour. Hey, I got an extra 30 minutes," and I put it out there.
Yeah, and that's
Want
how
to
I
give
feel like, you know, with me, I do the same. I do the same thing. You know, I've had artists that I've been working with since 2 years ago, like Belen, um, and also, well, actually, she's really the only one that has really been consistent with me. She's the only one that
exactly,
has continuously worked with me, and that's why. And honestly, I can't be any more grateful. If I had only Belen, I would be okay. Let's just be real. Unfortunately, you know, I feel that this industry does not put a lot of emphasis on women who sing mariachi music. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And she is a mariachi master vocalist. She's been singing for so long. Belen Ruby was in the first ever all female Tejano band. And nobody talks about that. Nobody says anything about that. Las Venenosas, hello. Woo! Las Venenosas, that's who it was. She started off in the 90s in Tejano. She was a mariachi
right?
singer all her life, and then she got signed with like Luis Silva. You know who Luis Silva is, right? Everybody knows who Luis Silva is. He is a legendary Tejano songwriter who's worked with Selena, who's worked with everybody, right? Well, he signed her in the 90s. And then, of course, the band it was all women. What happens to women in the 90s? They all get pregnant. So, you know, that's what happened. And so now she's a diva. The way I say it is she's my diva. She is the diva of Alcantar music. She's my queen because she's the first one that said yes. And she's also the most talented one. You know what I mean? So I feel
Exactly.
like she's just, I mean, she has this voice that, and we are back.
I don't know what
Hey,
happened.
and we are back.
That was crazy.
Hey, and we are back. You see what they're doing? Hey, they're
Yeah.
trying to shut me up.
They're trying to shut us down already, man.
They're trying to shut me. They're trying to shut us
Race.
all up. You know, it's all right though. It's all right because we're still here.
No, no, no. We're
Yeah,
back.
but
We're back
we
live
have a lot of
anyway.
amazing talent. You know, we have Eva Ibarra is a legend, a diva, an icon. She is the queen of the accordion. She has played with Willie Nelson's band. Has done so many things throughout the years. She is literally, you know, a legend. And so the fact that she's with us now because of Belen, you know, is one of those things that I will always be so grateful for. And we have so many, and then we have new talent like Los Jaimes. Oh my God, Los Jaimes. Those boys are going to blow this industry out of the water. And when they come to you, God, when they come to New Mexico, when they go anywhere, they're gonna just watch. I'm gonna send their music out on Cinco de Mayo. That is the big release that we're going to. Alcantar Music is going to be making its first official distribution blast nationwide, internationally, to all the radio stations. We're going to send Los Jaimes, Janie Canales, um, Renee Alanis, Belen Rubi, Maria Cadena, and Kitty Gomez. Those are all my artists right now. And so we all have music coming out. I have new music coming out too with a new artist that I just signed, who's a lifelong friend of mine. Her name is Lorena La I'm sorry, Lorena La Preferida. And she, every time I hear that, I think about Veronica because the name is so familiar. It reminds me of Veronica, and I'm like, oh my God, you know what I mean? And we love Las Vegas. We love, you know what I'm saying? We wanna go there one day. And so hopefully she'll reach out and say, hey. Mhm.
No, I do want to give a couple of shout outs to the YouTube followers that are listening in out there, real quick.
Hey, dude.
And let me see. We got this one right here. Says Ali Brego,
Hey, Allie.
6770.
That's my sister. That's Kitty.
We got her tuned in. We also got Kitty Gomez in the house.
Hey,
We also got
Kitty.
beautiful Lori Garcia, 5439 is her YouTube tag. She's listening in as well.
Hi,
And
Lori.
we got a lot of people checking in, man. We got
Hi,
about 11
you.
people on YouTube, man.
Thank you
I
for
didn't think we were
being
gonna
here,
do too well on
Yay.
YouTube, but we got a lot of people listening in.
Hey, you know
Heather, they're
what? More
listening
than
to La
five people is
Chisme.
good. Yeah, they like
They're
the
listening
cheese
to the
man. You know, they're cheese
Chisme.
most.
Yeah.
It's all right. That's what we do. You know, it's okay. But like I said, we're having so much fun. That's the main thing is that we're having fun, and that's why
Hmm.
I've had a smile on my face the whole time because I'm so happy. When have you ever seen me smile this much? You know what I mean? I mean, I can't even stop smiling because I'm so happy. I've never been this happy in my life, and I'm so grateful for all these amazing, talented artists. Crystal, come to me if you need help. Okay, I am here. I'm here for everybody. You know what
I
I'm
will.
saying? And
Thank
so, if you
you.
really want to be yourself, I'm one of those people that I'm not going to put you in a box. If you want to, hey, what's that girl, Amanda Cosgrove? I also cuss also too sometimes. You know what I mean? Hey, you can be your authentic self around me. You don't have to worry about trying to be nothing. Whatever it is that you are, we love it and we're here for it and we will support it. And so if you ever need anybody to support your music, I'm here.
Thank you so
Or if
much.
you just
You're
want a friend,
amazing. And
hey, if
you're
you just
you're
want
a
a friend,
beautiful
I'm here too.
person.
Thank
You have this
you.
you have this you have this aura about you. It's so bright.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot to me.
No, no. Heather does a lot of things, and and it's awesome, Heather, that you got a bright smile on your future because it's all the hard work you put into it, right? And like me, they everybody thinks I just started the promotion company. Like, you know what? I'm gonna start a promotion company tonight, and then all of a sudden I make it big the next day. And no, it takes a lot of thinking. Like, what am I getting myself into? What am
Oh
I
my
gonna be
God.
doing?
You literally are in your mind
Mhm.
24/7. Are you not?
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
all the time.
Hi, Belen.
All
She's watching. My diva's watching. Hi, Belen. My diva. That's my pride and joy. Always and forever. I love that woman so much. She's also my confidant, and she's become one of my best friends. Her. I don't think I could do it. What I'm doing. I couldn't do it without Belen, Kitty, Coco. I couldn't do it without any of those people. I couldn't do it without all the support that I get from you, Henry. I couldn't do it without the support I get from Conjunto Ben and the people like Dina Madrid and New Mexico. We love New Mexico. You guys are like the new thing. Like I think that I should move to New Mexico. So that way Carlos doesn't have to move here for me. No, I'm just kidding. No, no, I'm serious though, but like you know what I mean?
Car- Carlos, where you at, brother? Where you at? No, no.
Hey Carlos.
Like I said, Heather. Like I said, you got this big smile because you're putting a lot of accomplishments behind you. And to me, you don't give a rat's hoot of what you're doing, and who cares what
I
people are
don't.
thinking of what you're doing. And you're doing it for you.
Yeah.
And you want to
Yeah.
give people an opportunity that they don't have, and that's
Exactly.
what's
That's all
cool.
I'm gonna
You know. And
Mhm.
I'm here to
Thank you.
help you, Heather, in any of the endeavors you're doing. I know we talked, and so I am going to be helping out Heather Jolene Alcantar with all her distributions and anything that she needs help with. And she will be having her show. She got Heather's Hot Topics. That's going to be
We
coming
are
out
going to
very
bring
very
Heather's
very
Hot Topics
soon.
to the New Mexico radio talk show family, and we're going to bring the Heather and Kitty show as well. So hopefully everybody's ready for that because we are sassy,
And they're
especially
gonna have their
Kitty.
own
Oh,
show. I may be a guest here and there, but I'm
you're
gonna be
going to
doing
be
all
a
the behind
guest.
the scenes.
Yeah,
They're gonna
yeah.
do
You're
their
going to
own
help us
thing.
get us. You're going to help us look good, right?
Yeah, oh, of course. All right, I'm gonna make sure that happens. All right, but that's gonna be coming real soon, guys. So be on the lookout for that. Heather's Hot Topic is coming to the New Mexico Radio Talk Show. It is going to be streaming under here. We will be off Facebook Live for that, right? Hopefully by May 23rd. All right, so it'll be
Yeah,
streaming on all
we'll
the
work it out. Don't
platforms and
worry. We'll let y'all know. Hey, we'll let y'all know. It's all okay. No pasa nada. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna get it together, and it's gonna be fun, and it'll be worth the wait. I promise.
So Heather, I know you're an artist yourself, and I know there's a lot of talented artists, whether they're a male artist, a female artist, a band. Um, and I hate to say karaoke singer, but it's sad.
No, no, no.
As is
Track singer. Track. No.
I hate to use either one of those words, but
But you know what?
um,
Karaoke singers are fun too, and some of them. I used to be a karaoke singer back in the day.
so
I
there's a
used to
lot of
get
them
drunk and
out
go every
there.
day and go out to the car and sing
How
karaoke if somebody else let me.
Who would you like to do a collaboration with? I know there's a lot of artists out there upcoming and legend. Well, of course, the legends are passed away, but there's some
Let
legends
me
out there
tell you
still.
why.
But
Okay,
who's one you like to
I'm
do
gonna say it like
collaboration with?
there's two people that there's one that I really want to work with that I hope she'll say yes. It's Aisha. She is a background singer for Jay Perez. You know who Aisha is, right?
Ooh.
Aisha.
Exactly.
She is a yeah. We know Aisha. Everybody knows Aisha. I want her. Okay. I want real singers. I want a real singer. I want her to come to me. And so anyway, all I want is her to sing one of my songs. Or I don't necessarily have to collab with them, but I would love for them to sing something that I wrote because I have so many songs, and I've released a lot of my own songs, but experiencing being able to hear another voice interpret my feelings and my words is such a high, like you get a high off of it. It's so weird, like it's
Mhm.
like an adrenaline rush. It's so different from
Exactly.
singing your own song. It feels silly sometimes singing your own song, honestly. I do, but I'd rather just sing a cover. But I write songs, so I'm gonna put them out, and I would rather have somebody like Kitty, Belen, Chrissy E, people like them sing my songs because those are the voices that I like. I love Belen. I love her versatility, and I actually really love Chrissy E. is one of my favorite singers right now. She is an independent artist, and she's worked with me on. She's one of my good friends. I love me some Chrissy. She is a Hawaiian queen. Tehani, they call her La Hawaiianita Tejanita or something like that. She's the Hawaiian Tejano queen. That's all. That's all I know. And she's my good friend, and We have been friends for a couple of years. And she recorded a song with my artist Carlos Salceda from your neck of the woods, and so that's why he's going to be coming to Texas so that we can work on an album. And he's going to be putting out an album later this year that I'll be producing. And so I'm so proud of that. I almost don't even feel worthy, but we're going to do it anyway. Yeah, and we're so excited. We're so excited. There's so many things going on. Um, the future is literally so bright. The best is yet to come.
No, you're working on so many projects. I don't know. I don't even know how you could keep up with all these projects that you're working on.
I don't
And
either. You have to be crazy to do this, honestly. You really do, because otherwise you couldn't do it. Normal people can't do this. Let's just be real.
True,
hey,
true.
what's
You
in that
can't keep
cup?
up
What's
with
in that
all the
cup, Heather?
artists.
What's in that cup? What's in that
It's
cup, Heather?
this.
Hope it's
Hey,
water.
it's this. Sparkling water with caffeine and vitamins.
Oh.
Yeah, but actually, that's what I was drinking earlier. That's my new addiction. But sometimes I'll drink wine, which is what I'm doing now. So that's what's in that cup, Mr. Henry.
You're
Wine,
gonna
dog.
you, you're gonna have to ship me
See,
some of
and then
that
you turn it.
wine over here.
Hey, see, look, hey, and then you got me. See, look, you can't be turning me around like that. You have to let me know first, okay? No, hey, how dare you flip me? No, I'm just kidding. Hey, that's not my good side. So funny.
Well,
What
for
do
all the
y'all? So
fans out
okay, so
there,
what are you drinking, Miss? I can't see you. I can't see what. I can't see her. I see you, but I can't see her, and I can see her beautiful face on the side right here. Where, hey, where? Look, you see me trying to look like my picture?
We're
look
so
what I'm
cute.
Gotta
drinking,
make my face
Heather.
a
I
little
am
smaller.
drinking water.
You drinking water? You're doing good, mijo. You're doing good. I've been drinking water forever. I haven't had a drink in a while, so this is a celebratory moment.
Celebration, no. For
Yeah,
all the
we have a
fans
lot to
out there,
celebrate.
Heather.
We have
For all the fans
yes,
out there,
exactly.
man.
It's for you
Why
guys.
don't you give us a sneak peek of your talented vocals out there to all the fans that are listening out there?
You want me to do something? Okay. This is what I do when I drink. Okay. I don't sing my own songs. I do. Como la flor, con tanto amor, me diste tú, se marchito, me marcho hoy. Yo sé perder. Sing it with me. Pero. Ay, como me duele. There you go.
Wow.
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 Thank you. Thank you.
That's
I don't
beautiful.
do that on my
Wow.
recordings. I don't know if you noticed that. I don't sing like that on my songs, but that's only a thing that I do for special people. So you better feel special. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, we're special
Yeah,
ed.
you are special.
Wow.
Hey, yeah, well that too. Yeah, that too. That's okay. No, we have fun, and that's what we do. I have been a singer. Like I said, I'm a classically trained vocalist, and I love pop music, and that's just what I happen to do. You know what I'm saying? But if I had to, yeah, I could. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like to do that all the time. So we just do what we do. We do cumbias. You know, and occasionally we do a ballad. But I'll let Belen do those because she's got a prettier voice than I do. Her voice is like angelic, and she's I sound like Cher.
You're
Hey,
too
how do you
funny, guys.
sing? I've never heard you sing. I bet you can rap or something, right, Mr. Henry? Hey, hen dog in the
Uh,
house.
I don't rap. Hey,
You don't rap.
we got 11 viewers here. You want them to stay? You want them to leave?
Okay, never mind. We won't do that. Well, what about Miss
Now
Miss
that
Miss Miss Crystal? What about Crystal? Can she sing a little song?
I would
Sorry,
love
I'm trying
to,
to fix
but
my hair because he flipped me, so I have to make sure everything looks right.
I'm still recovering from my cold and I sound nasal. I would love to though.
Oh, you sound nasal. Well, I sound nasal too because I have this big
Uh,
old thing right here in the middle of my face.
yeah, no, I
My
was
mom
trying to
says like I'm
practice.
not allowed to get a nose job because if I do, I won't look like the family anymore.
Oh,
ay ay ay. We got Kitty Gomez in the house. Says she is not kidding. She never sings for
Hey, Kitty.
anyone. Well, we're
Oh
we're
no,
we're
she's
lucky here,
right.
right,
She
Kitty?
knows it. She knows it, girl. She knows it, honey. She knows because my kitty. Well, first of all, I taught her how to sing. That's why she can sing. And she lived with me and Kitty. That's my little sister. We met in high school. I adopted her, and we met. Actually, she adopted me. I was like the little Christian kid, I didn't know anything about anything, and she was like, "Come on, let's go party." No, just kidding. No, she didn't. Actually, she didn't get me to party until like after I was 21, so that was a good thing. That was a good little Christian. I did everything for the longest time, and then we had fun. That's what we do, right? We have fun. But
Right.
Kitty is my sister. She is a psychology major. She is a smart girl. My artist, I try to get people that are fully evolved, people fully mature, smart, intellectual, multifaceted, multi-talented, because I am that myself. So I can't deal with people who can only do one thing. You know what I mean? You got to be multi-talented to be in my stratus. But like for instance, like with Rosie when she was my promoter, I mean, I loved the fact that she was so good at sending music out to all the radio stations. That was her talent, and it got me where I mean, it got me noticed. You know what I mean? And I can honestly say, if it wasn't for Rosie, I wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for Rosie, if it wasn't for my mom, if it wasn't for huh? If it wasn't for Dwayne Medell from Tejano AM, I can't forget Mr. Dwayne. Okay. Let's be real. Dwayne is the reason why I'm here because he told Rosie about me. He saw my music on YouTube and then he called Rosie and said, "You got to check this person out. We gotta promote her or something." And
Exactly.
and then Rosie was like, Rosie checked it out and said, "Okay, we can work with this." And that's when she called me and that's when she said, if you don't have a promoter, we'd love to work with you. And so then the rest is history. You know, now here I am, artist and a promoter and a producer and a label. I didn't really think it was. I didn't know that it was going to happen this way. Sorry, I don't have. Hey, sorry, somebody's supposed to be here fixing this, but they're not doing it, so I have to do it myself. Okay, and so yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. Jesus, can you please come help me with this? There's this thing happening with my hair right here. I don't like that. We have to make this go back. Sorry. hmm There you go. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
It's Coco.
It's Coco. She's all made up. Sorry. Okay. That's why she only made a quick appearance. See, it's because we can't see what's going on. There you go. I got it. Okay, cool. Sorry, Crystal. Hey, I'm not perfect like you. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, Jesus. So I wanted to ask Crystal something. You know that I'm a talker and I do all kinds of stuff myself. So can I
Mhm.
ask Crystal a question?
Sure, go
Yeah, of
ahead.
course.
Okay, cool. So my thing is, what kind of music do you sing?
I started out briefly in Tejano
Yeah.
music, but I branched pretty much into conjunto. That was in 2010.
Oh,
And
are you still
I
wait?
did
Do
that.
you still do
Yeah,
conjunto?
I've done that my whole life since then. I was absent from the scene because I had a baby, and now I'm trying to branch into the scene. I still want to do conjunto, but I've been approached by, some longtime friends that want to try something new, something
Mm.
Stevie Nicks vibes ish.
Stop it. So is that why you love me?
Yes.
Hey, is that why you
I
love me?
I don't know. I was like, I'm in love right
Hey,
now.
let me just say, Stevie Nicks is my
Yeah. I
yeah.
really
I
wish
love
I
me
could have
some
gotten to
Stevie.
see her in Austin. I was like,
Oh my God, me too. Mm, I was so mad that I couldn't go. Because
yeah.
well, I was dealing with some stuff here at home. But
Yeah, yeah. But yeah,
hey, I don't
that's
want to
what
get. Hey, I don't want to get
I'm
into that drama.
No, I'm focusing on a project right now with that. It's all very down low so far because I've gone to record in Austin already. Some songs. I'm trying to finish an album. I have an album shoot coming up in May, and just trying to,
Well, do
do
you have a
something different.
promoter?
I
Hey,
well, I
I am a
do, I do.
producer and a songwriter and obviously a
Mhm.
singer, but I'm
Yeah,
also a promoter and I love promoting. It's something that has, um, it's totally different from the other part of what I'm doing. It comes with the territory and I'm actually
yeah,
enjoying it more than, hey, sometimes I enjoy it more than the actual music. It's so funny,
yeah.
but it's true. I mean, it's so fun being able to like talk to everybody and like just be out
hmm
there. And so I'm hoping one day I can be successful enough to delegate the producing and the mixing because I do all the work. It's a lot, you know. I'm not usually this glamorous because I'm always working, you know. But that's that's part of the that comes with the territory, you know.
Yeah.
And the realistic part of it is that yeah, I'm always on the computer, I'm always on the phone, I'm always on the tablet, I'm always in front of just some type of device. And that's what happens now. I mean, when you're working your butt off and you're trying to make things happen for multiple people, and I don't mind it. I really actually
Hmm.
don't. Like, I mean, honestly, I think that I'm made for it.
Hmm.
And so if you ever want to, if you want to collaborate, honestly, I'm just getting into conjunto. I am a
Oh,
pop singer. I love mariachi music. I love Tejano music. Cumbias are my thing. But if you ever want to collaborate, I'm getting into conjunto. I have new artists that are male, like Rene Alanis, Los
okay.
Jaimes. Please check them out. Check them out because
Okay.
I'm trying to find a female singer that can collaborate with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'd be down.
So I mean,
I would be down.
this might be that moment that I found her. I don't know. You just never know.
I don't know. I feel great with you here.
Oh, see, I love that. I'm
um,
looking at my mom. When I look over there, I'm looking at Coco because she's my mama is always with me, and so she's my security blanket. When my
mhm.
cat's not here, 'cause she's being a little, you know what? My mom,
No,
my
I
mom will
had
do it.
my mom
No, I'm
too.
just
My
kidding.
mom
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
My
My
mom was
mom is
always the
my
one
love.
around.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you
Yeah.
have that. That we need that, and I think that means
Yeah.
I really do think that that says a lot about people when they have their
Hmm.
moms.
Exactly.
Mr. Henry, he
Hmm.
has his mom too. We know we've seen her and we've heard her. You know what I mean? She's there. She supports him, and our moms are with us too. And so that's amazing that we have that. And I think that's a lot of times people actually envy that.
Yes. Yes.
And
Some
it's
people don't
sad because
understand that.
yeah, exactly. So, oh my
Oh.
God, Crystal, I'm looking at your picture on the side right here. That's like right next to me on the little background.
Uh-huh.
Because since I can't look up to see you in that black box, you're not there. I don't see you. So I'm looking to the side. I'm like, look, when I'm talking to you, I'm like looking at the picture right here on the like to your left, probably. I'm all, yeah, Crystal. Yeah. Yeah, but I hope that
You
these people like sponsor me one day because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. Can we see it? Look. This right
oh
here,
yeah,
it's vitamin,
that's why
it's
I flipped you
caffeine
around so we could
water
see
with.
it the right way.
How do we do it? How do we do this?
I
Look,
need to
look, look.
try that.
Here,
We'll have to do it at a different time, but because I'm not good at this, this, all this shiny stuff. Anyway, whatever. But yeah, it's caffeine water with vitamins and antioxidants. I mean, I will sit there and tell people it'll save your life because it saved mine. So yeah, hey, can you tell that I'm really trying to get them to sponsor me?
I can tell.
Can you tell? Yeah. Hey, you're not supposed to be able to tell. Mm.
You are just too much, man. Too much.
Well, I appreciate you guys for having me on here, and I've had so much fun. You guys are
No,
literally so fun.
and that's just what we try to do all the time, Heather. Um, and I told that to Crystal, and people want when you have a great successful team, right? It doesn't matter what you're doing in your career. You could be an artist, you could be a DJ, you could be a podcaster, but when you got a successful team, people want to see that person,
They're
right?
gonna hate
It's
you.
just like it's just like Crystal last week. We didn't have a show last week. The We had to reschedule the artist, and Crystal hung out for the whole for the hour of the show, and we put on a show, and
Because she's an
people were
artist.
commenting to me.
Hey,
They're
she
like, "Hey,
knows.
can you bring
She's
Crystal
she's an
back?"
entertainer. She knows the
I'm
show
like,
must go
do
on.
you not know that
Yeah.
Crystal is an artist? She's a mom. She's a family orientated person.
The
She's a
mommy,
wife,
first of
and
all.
an artist. And I'm like, I got to work around her schedule, and then she's got her podcast on Wednesday, so I got to work with her
That's what
schedule,
people
right,
don't
guys? So
understand is that all of my artists are mommies. Like
Yeah.
we're not like 20, we're not 15. We're 30, like 30s and 40s. We're not we're mommies. Some of them are grandmas. You know what I mean? And so we have to work around them, and I'm okay with that
Mhm.
because people have to work around me too. Honestly, I've made myself, but at the same time, I really have made myself very available for
Mhm.
everybody, and lately I've had to cut people off. And now this happens to people when they start to, grow and evolve. You have to cut people off because those people are going to keep you down.
Mhm.
I am at a place in my life where if you are in my way, you're going to get moved. I'm a bull. We don't play. I'm a Taurus. I'll go head first and get you out of my way. And so that's why I tell people, don't mess with me.
No, the
And
thing
my
the
mom's
thing
like,
is
nah.
the thing is, Heather, we appreciate everybody, right? And
Or
but like I said, when you got a great team behind you, things come your way, right? And and I appreciate every host that's a part of the New Mexico Radio Talk Show. I am busting my ass to get sponsorships so myself as a CEO of the New Mexico Radio Talk Show can get paid. Like Crystal can get paid for being on the show. And Heather could get paid for being on the show.
maybe one day
So
I'll get paid.
I'm
You just never
and
know.
everybody. That's why I put out a sponsorship letter yesterday. I believe I put it out there. So any business, anybody out there want to get their logo, want to get their stuff advertised, you're going to pay a monthly fee, and that's going to be able to help New Mexico Radio
What is a
Talk Show
monthly
for
fee?
travel and to
Okay.
pay the host.
Hey, I want to be a sponsor. Can we be can Avatar Music be a sponsor?
You could be a sponsor.
Hey, I know that I'm already part of your team and stuff,
I
but can
know.
I be a sponsor too? Because
Well,
I
you could
think
be a
that
sponsor.
matters honestly for yeah. Hello, I mean, when you sponsor someone, they back you up 100%. So why not, right? Sponsor them. I mean,
Exactly.
I've had people sponsor me, and I will not let anybody mess with those people. You know what I mean? Because when they're there for you, you have to have their back. And so my thing is, I'm not a bully. I don't like bullies, but I will bully. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
that's always been my thing because I'm like a Robin Hood. Let's just, for trans people, for older people, for older women that get forgotten. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we do. We don't
No, I
forget
get it.
women when they get older. You know what I'm saying? We don't forget um men because they're past their prime. We don't ignore the little girls that want to make it. We don't ignore the women that are in their 40s that want to make it. We believe everybody deserves a chance, no matter where they come from, no matter what their money situation is. I'm not going to wait 2 years for somebody to gather the money that they need to work with me. No, if they have the talent, I'm going to work with them right now. I don't care. I'm not about money. It doesn't matter. I'm not rich by any means, but well,
Well,
actually, I am. I am. You know what I am?
ne-
I'm gonna say that because that's how you manifest things. You got to say it. I am rich, but you know, um, in the real reality of it all, I'm just a normal person that doesn't have anything, but I have talent and I have experience and I know that
and
I can
you
do.
have dreams and you have goals. That's the real moral to the thing. In reality, we're all not rich, right? But we do have dreams. We do have goals. We do
We
have
have goals,
things to put out for not just
aspirations.
you want to the thing is there's a lot of new generation coming out, man, with females, males, young kids coming out, and you want to leave a mark,
Both.
rather if it's for your family or for your children or for the public eye, but you want to put out something that people are going to remember you for. And I'm just very happy of like what we all can contribute. And yes, it is hard for me to tune in to a lot of people's podcasts because they start earlier than mine or they start later than mine or whatever, and I'm working on other
And you're in a
projects.
different
But
state, and the time zone is so weird. Like that whole thing.
well,
It
yeah,
always
because
messes with
it's
me
9 o'clock
too.
in Texas time. It's 9 o'clock Texas, and
Uh, and it's
but
what time is it there?
Crystal has her own podcast, and I listened to the last two podcasts the
Mhm.
last 2 weeks, and even if they don't tag me, I still go to her page and I find the podcast and I go watch it and listen to it. So the way I
Wait,
see it is, guys, is like you want
I
people to
was
support
confirming it.
you
Sorry.
in your genre or your journey. Tag them, share the post to their page. I mean, because to be honest with you, Heather, I don't know what you got going on your daily. I don't know what Crystal's got going on her daily. So if I don't get a tag or I don't get mentioned, how do I know to follow
You're
or
not
to
gonna be
like it or
pissed
share it?
off. You're not gonna be
But I'm not gonna
mad,
get mad,
and I'm like,
but how do you
yeah.
want me to share your post or share your
If
content
you don't tag
if
me,
I don't
you
get a
gotta tag
tag?
me. I'm sorry, and you know what? I'm glad that you brought that up because this goes for all my artists too. If you are my artist, you better start tagging. Period. Because that right there shows me that you care that about what I'm doing. So if you're my client or my artist, start tagging me because that's how we do business on Facebook. You tag people. If you don't tag people, you don't know what you're doing. Period. And
And
then
and,
it
and
does
then
piss people off.
and then
You know,
two Heather and Crystal, this is what I don't get. Okay,
it doesn't
like if you
happen
don't
every
tag
time,
me,
but if it happens
but
every time where they don't tag you, they're doing it on purpose.
well, the thing is like if you don't tag me or if I don't get a tag and I go Facebook Live, and for example, like I already know her time schedule for her show on Wednesday, right? For Crystal's show on Wednesday. So, but I already know that, right offhand. I already know what time she's coming on. So why am I gonna go jump on a show and get her followers or her viewers to my show at the same time, right? But if I didn't know, you didn't tag me, didn't share it. How can you get mad if you didn't share it? You know what I mean? I could have shared it, last week. You know what I mean? And you're right, Heather. People do get mad when you do it constantly and they don't share
Yeah,
it or they
because
don't
you
post it.
you
Well,
you pay attention to stuff like that as a promoter, and this is for every artist. I'm an artist myself. I know how it goes. You want your page to be all about you. Duh. That's what we do. But that's not how it works anymore. You have to network. You have to connect with people. You have to collaborate. That's how you make things happen now. Because none of us can really do it on our own. Let's be real. Who can really do it on their
and
own?
I just come on a little bit later. I mean, I could come on at 6 o'clock my time,
And
7 o'clock Texas time.
Henry, like honestly, I don't know why anybody would ever have a problem with what you do because you literally don't get in anybody's business. You don't mess with anybody's podcast. You're doing your own thing in New Mexico. So for anybody to just hate on you is obviously just jealousy. And we know that there's a lot of that in this industry.
Oh my
You
god!
know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's
Oh
a whole nother
God, are you
segment that
kidding
we could
me?
talk about for that, right?
We're gonna have to make a whole new section for that one because yeah.
it,
Hmm.
it, it it could get
The
it could get
jealousy
real
that
deep
people
real
go
quick,
through.
man. It could get real deep, and but
Yeah.
look, I shared a good friend of mine, Amanda Cisneros, good friend of mine. She's got her own podcast with Community Mike, is what she
Yes.
does, and she put out a voting link and she shared it to my page, and she shared it to my messenger, and she put it in she actually messaged and she said, "Hey, you can share if you like." She didn't put it out there. Hey, you need to share. So I said, a
Right.
good
Right.
friend,
Right.
is supporting the business. Did a good deed, and then I get restricted because somebody reported her post that it was a malicious link, that it was a fake
And you
post or fake
were.
link.
Yeah. Exactly.
And look, I get restricted for it. You know what I mean? And it's
And now here
people
we
hating
are.
on her, people hating on me, and it's just in general. So,
No,
but
and
yes,
seriously, and that's what happens when you connect with somebody. Like, let me just tell you what happened with me just recently. I started helping Los Rayitos, Ray, Zambrana,
okay,
and because of that, just that alone, I have been in the middle of drama that I don't want to be a part of. You know what I mean? Uh, and I'm like just doing my job. I'm like, I'm just doing my job, you guys. Like, that's not technically my artist. Like, I don't
exactly,
produce him. I don't support him. I'm just promoting him. And I'm the only reason. And honestly, I like the Ray. I don't have anything against him. And so that's my thing. I will stand up for people. I will stand by people. If they stand by me, I'm gonna stand by you. Like I'm not like that,
exactly,
and I'm not gonna. If everybody else is hating on somebody, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna take that stance as well. I'm not a follower. We don't follow here. We do what we want. I'm a leader. I don't let anybody tell me what to do.
exactly.
That's why me and Rosie don't work together anymore. If I'm being real, I'm not gonna let nobody control me. Period.
No, makes sense. And you know, and I don't like to always repeat myself on my show, but I don't do the drama. I don't do and the thing is, I've learned, Heather, I've learned, Crystal, I've learned from the times people bash me on Facebook and call me out and whatever. And of course, yeah, we made up and stuff like that. But the thing is like when you call me out, I am not going to stoop to your level. I'm just going to continue to be successful at what I do. And I think that's what hurts everybody the most when you do when you're out there putting people on blast and you want them to stoop to your level and they don't stoop to your level. You come at them at another way, kill them with kindness, and that gets in their real heads, and but yes, I take everybody. I watch everybody and I support everybody. I try
Me
to
too.
and
And
I
that's
know
what my
Crystal's
thing is.
busy with
That's
her
why I get
podcast, and
mad.
she tries to she tries to tag her friends, her followers, her people, and everybody that follows her show. And I know it can be hectic, right,
Yeah.
Crystal, when you share your post and yeah, you want people
Yeah.
to tune in, but it's
But
it
let
when
me
you're
just
creating
put
your
this
own
out there
show,
real
it's
quick,
tough.
Mister.
Mhm.
Hey, Henry, real quick. I just want to say this because as an artist, I have never forgotten my promoter. So for every artist out there, this is for you. When somebody chooses to help you with your career, you better, you better fucking tag them. You better appreciate them. You better, you know what I'm saying? That's what, nobody has to help you. Nobody has to help you. Let's be real. I don't have to do anything that I'm doing right now. I could pull the plug on everything and just focus on Belen. You know what I'm saying? Focus on Kitty, focus on Janie, focus on myself as an artist, you know? But my mom's like, "What about you? Hello." Yeah, I know, me too. Yeah, same. But, uh yeah, Heather too, you know. But, but right now I'm just not there. I'm really like about pushing those amazing artists right now because I don't know, I'm not about me right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about the mission. And then eventually I'll be, yeah, yeah, I'll go. I'm a diva. Eventually I'll be there. But no, I want these people to shine because they deserve it. They've been doing it longer than me. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They deserve the flowers. They deserve the recognition. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I do what I'm doing. I know how I feel, so I can just imagine how somebody who's been doing it 20 years more than I do. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. I wouldn't even probably be doing this anymore because I'm like so impatient, you know. But that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I want everybody to realize that there are so many artists here that have not been given the chance to shine, and that's what Alcantar Music does. We let you
A-
shine.
And and one more thing before we head out, one more
Yeah,
thing to you, Heather, and to all the artists that are out there, and you're very, very, very true about that. Not a lot of artists get to shine, but look, there's our legendary artists, right? Like Shelly Lattis, who put in
yeah,
40 years of hard work, right? And
exactly.
she's doing everything for UTSA in San Antonio, Texas, and I love what she's doing. Be on the lookout, man. I will bring in her on the show with her event that
Yay!
she just put on, so
Yes,
I'll be
I just
bringing her on
talked
the
to her
show very
yesterday.
soon. Um,
I just talked to
but
her yesterday. This is the first
but
time I ever spoke with
our
her in person. I was
our
like,
legendary artists are putting it into their career. They've done it for 50 years, 40 years, 20 years, 30 years. So they want a life with their family. And now their kids are learning the business. Like Stephanie Montero's got her
yes,
daughters
it's
involved.
beautiful.
To me it's awesome. But you know where is our heritage going? Where's our cultura going when these legendaries don't have a career no more because they put in all the work? It's all going to be upcoming artists like Heather Jolene Alcantar, Belen Ruby, Crystal Rodriguez. Everybody, to me, it starts there, because where's Ruben Ramos is getting up in age. Little Joe is getting up in age.
And then one
All these,
day, Stephanie Montiel and
r-
Shelly and
yeah,
everybody's going to get up in age. And we are
yeah,
too. You know what I'm saying? So we
where they
have to
gonna
let
go?
these
You
young
know?
people shine. We got to let these young people shine. And that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm highlighting people like John Michael
Well,
Garcia, who's a young talent from San Antonio. Los
That's why
Jaimes.
I have New Mexico Radio Talk Show, Heather and Crystal. That's why I have this show because
And that's why I'm here
I
now.
bring I bring up and coming talent, upcoming artists. You could be in the business for 20 years, 30 years. I'm still going to interview you and advertise you and so forth. But
Mhm.
I've always done this, even when I was in the radio business. I that's where I started, doing upcoming interviews. So I would go out there, reach out to the artist, say, "Hey, how can I bring you on the show?" And then I brought him on the show, and I would give all upcoming talent, upcoming artists, male or female, I'd give him an opportunity to be on the show.
Give a chance.
Rather if it was on the phone doing a phone interview or now doing virtual interviews like this, you know. But real quick, Heather, um,
Yes.
we do want to
And
say
those are
thank you for taking time out of
of
your busy
course.
schedule and thank you so much. And looking forward to what Alcantar Music is bringing to the industry and Heather's hot topics and anything you want to say to the fans, people, producers, managers, people that support you and follow you before we head out, Heather.
Yeah, of course. I just want to thank everybody for their support, for their trust. All of my artists, those are the people that mean everything to me. I want to thank Kitty. I want to thank Belen. I want to thank Christy. I want to thank Carlos. I want to thank Los Jaimes. I want to thank Janie Canales. I want to thank Eva Ibarra. Now it's just showing off, right? No. No, I want to thank all my artists. No, seriously, I just want to thank them for the opportunity to be and thank them for trusting me from with their music and their legacy. That says a
Exactly.
lot. So, honestly, what I always say is the music speaks for itself, and I want to say that I love everybody for the people that really, they have a good time with me. Thank you, like Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. I love you too, and I do, and I love all of the people who can, just meet me where I'm at, and see what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to take over anything. I'm not trying to, I'm just doing my own thing. I'm just creating my own world that people can exist in safely. Yeah, and successfully. Safe and success. What more do you want,
Exactly. No, we thank you, Heather, so much, and looking forward to seeing you. We're going to be seeing Heather every single end of the
You
month,
will
man,
be
on a
seeing me
Thursday, man.
at the
She
end
just
of the
put it out there in
month,
the group chat.
every month.
So at the end of the month of each month, every Thursday of the month, at the end of the month, man, we're going to be seeing Heather Jolene. She's going to be a part of
We're
our
gonna party
team. She's going to be
together at the
part
end
of
of the
our.
month,
We're going
every
to
month.
party.
Yeah.
And be on the lookout, man. Heather's Hot Topic is coming to the New Mexico Radio Talk Show very, very soon. I am getting in coordination with Heather to see when that's going to happen. Probably it's going to be right after May 23rd. All right. So we're able
Yeah,
to
it's gonna
stream it
be in
live on
June. So
Facebook to
y'all
all
be
of
ready. It's gonna be in June.
So
Well,
y'all be
actually, it might be
ready,
the
man. We're
last
going to,
month, the last week of May, maybe, if we can get it all together. I'd be happy to start the last week of
you
May.
never know, man. You never know. But once again,
Just
thank
never
you, Heather.
know.
God bless you. And see you next
Thank
time on the New
you.
Mexico Radio Talk Show.
Bye.
Well, that there you have it, Crystal. What an awesome, awesome individual, man. You know, creating her
Yes.
own thing. Here's my thing. Creating your own business, creating your own thing for yourself and taking it I mean, it's just like this. You come and work for me as as my promotion assistant, and if it helps you create your own thing, hey, run away with it. You know what I mean? The more the merrier. You know, and that's what Heather did. You know, she shadowed somebody, and look at where she's at now. You know, and I don't think any artist has what it takes to stand up for themselves to a manager, promoter, momager, a producer, and that's where what it takes to be a musician. You have to stand up for yourself because if you don't, people are just going to walk over you, and when they walk all over you, they're going to take you for your money and run. They're not going to be successful at what they're doing. They're going to be successful, but they're not going to put you in the successful field because they already got what they want
Mhm.
from the artist. So if you don't stand up to yourself like Heather's doing, to be, you're just not going to make it. Period. You just got to be straightforward, and that's what it takes to be an artist. You got to be upfront. And it just takes a lot to be upfront with some people. And you, okay, you pay for the music, right? And you're like, man, I don't like the way it sounds. But you paid $3,000 to get it recorded. Hey, you paid the money. So you have every right to say, hey, I don't like the way it sounds. So you tell the producer, the engineer, hey, I want it more tejano or I want it more conjunto feel. And rather what you agreed on payment, they gotta fix it for the artist, or else you're gonna go somewhere else. What was your
Mhm.
intake on our lovely guest tonight, Crystal, with the beautiful Heather Jolene Alcantar?
She was amazing. Like I said, she was speaking volumes. I can't even explain how she was hitting me deeply. Um, I think that it's very refreshing. She's very inspirational, because this is me just speaking for what I've been around this whole time while I've
Right.
been in the
Exactly.
industry. I feel like there is not enough support. And it's really refreshing to see somebody who wants to put themselves out there, not just for themselves, but for other artists as well. I think it's beautiful. I think it's strong. That's true feminine power there. It's amazing.
And you're right about that. And you said support. Look what you and your brother do on Wednesdays. You guys got your own show going on. And I mean, it's hard, to put out a flyer, to share it, to to remove you posted it to her, or because you want the thing is, people are always going to remember who you are. And yes, it happens on my shows too. I forget to post a flyer for the music show. Well, when I get 5 viewers, I'm like, well, okay, that's my fault because I didn't share the flyer. Or I didn't tag nobody. And that's why it's good to have a moderator that's able to tag and add people and whatever. But it's so hard to remember everybody. I mean, I don't know how many people you got on your Facebook, but I got like 6,100 followers just on my regular Facebook. And then on my talk show Facebook, I got another 3,000 followers. So, like, to remember everybody's name or to remember all the followers, like, it's a lot, man. So I don't ever like, get upset because I don't get the viewers. I don't get, because people are always going to watch tonight's show the next day. But
Mhm.
and that's why I kind of made that little thing, like it's tough for me to support a podcast if I don't get tagged. Like, I know when you come on, I know the time you come on. Sometimes, I mean, I say 8 o'clock, sometimes it's 8:05 or freaking 8:15, but I mean, things never start on time. So, but like I said, I always, pay attention. I know what time you come on. And I jump in the chat room and I hit the like, share, follow, whatever. But that's just me sharing the live feed. But if I got tagged, I'm able to, so a lot of people are like, well, how come you don't share my post, or how come you don't following my podcast? Well, can you tag me? I mean, I don't know when you go live, I don't know what time you go live, I don't know when you get off, I don't know. So I'm like, if you want me to share your stuff, support it, tag me on, and I'll put it out there. So I do want to say thank you to everybody that's listening. Sorry we have to be on YouTube for another few days, for another 20 something days, about 23 days, something like that. And I know one of the artists messaged me a while ago. She saw your tag, that I was banned from Facebook Live. And she just messaged me. She's like, "Hey, are we still on for tomorrow?" I'm like, "Yes, we're still good. We're going to be on YouTube, but of course, we're still going to be able to do the interview live. Of course, it won't be on Facebook. It'll be on YouTube, but it'll be streaming. I'll stream it to YouTube, and then I'll share it to Facebook so people can log in. But yes, we're blocked for 20 something days, something like that. Hopefully, we get back on to Facebook Live, because that's where a lot of community is at, and it's hatred, man. People hating on a good friend of mine and stuff like that. So, but I do want to say thank you to Crystal, taking time out of her busy schedule as a recording artist, knowing that she's got some upcoming things to do with recordings and photo shoots and stuff like that, and getting a music video ready for her new single, new release and all that stuff. And she's just coming off a cold, and prayer she gets well so she can continue to do what she loves to do, her podcast, her singing. And shout out to Lori Garcia, her mom out there. Also Kitty Gomez out there. También everybody listening in. Thank you guys so much. Anything you want to say out there to the fans, Crystal, before we head out?
Thank y'all for supporting. I always say that there's enough room, there's plenty of room for support, and however you can do it. Um, it's amazing to see it. And I love that we're all coming together here to do this. And I'm so glad that you reached out to me on my birthday. Because I never expected it to be like this, right? It's awesome. I love it. I love it. And if we've got 2 people or 20 people or 200 people watching, one of the things my mom used to teach us when we first started as a band is we're going to go ahead and get on stage and we're going to do it with our full heart, full house or not. So thank y'all
Hey,
for the
and that's
support.
that's one of my biggest things before we head out. That's one of my biggest pet peeves right there. I like to ask every artist and even myself. And I like when they ask myself the same question, but I like to ask the artist, and I should have mentioned it to Heather, but you get so much caught up into conversations and stuff like that. And so I always ask the artist, say, hey, how would you perform at a venue or concert or whatever for people? Would you perform if there was one person or 300 people or 10,000 people? And my response, I would like to hear them say, we perform no matter if there's one person in the audience or zero people in the audience. But there's a lot of
Yep.
artists and a lot of bands they don't perform, or there's a lot of DJs that won't show up because the venue is empty. Hey, you know what? To me, I chop it up as practice. I chop it up as a DJ practice, and as for an artist and a band, chop it up for band practice. You already got paid. I mean, or at least hopefully you got paid, right? I mean,
Unless the
that's
promoter told you you're not going to get paid and you can't play.
yeah. No, hey, great
That
example on
happens
that.
too.
No, that does happen a lot, and but yes, and I like to touch that real quick because it happens to a lot of the artists, and yeah, you perform rather just like my podcast. If I have one viewer listening in to the interview, I know people are going to watch it tomorrow, so I'm not
Hmm.
too staggered about it. But don't forget, man. I do want to say thank you to Crystal Rodriguez. Hopefully, she gets back to feeling well. I know you guys couldn't hear it, but she did sound a little ronquito, a little bit out there. So, hopefully she gets well. But we are going to be seeing you guys next Tuesday. We got a lot of great interviews coming up, man. Thank you so much, fans, listeners. We are looking to better the show. If you want to sponsor the show, want to be a part of the show, sponsor letters out there to all the fans out there. It's on Facebook. If y'all don't receive it, I'll reshare it again. Um, I don't know if I'm missing anything, guys, but thank you guys so much. Kitty Gomez, looking forward to having you on the show, live interview. God bless you, Crystal. Good luck on your show tomorrow. I'll be tuned in. If you don't tag me, I'll still listen in for it. All right, and God bless you.
I
And
listened to y'all. I learned that tonight. I'll tag.
or if not, share the flyer to me. I'll post it. I'll help you guys out. All right. So be on the
Mhm.
lookout, man. Crystal's got another show going on tomorrow, guys, on Wednesday, man. So be sure to check that out. It's going to be an awesome show. See you soon. God bless you, Crystal, and thank you so much.
God bless you too, friend. Take care.